everyone. I welcome you all with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So here's another question on the board, question 11. Given that s raised to power minus n in bracket raised to power of 4 equals to 1 over s raised to power of 6, find the value of n. Now, the first thing we need to ask ourselves is, what type of equation is this? This is not a linear equation, but an exponential equation, or you call it indicial equation. Why do we say that? Now, whenever you have an expression like this, can you see where something carries something up in such a way that this is called the base and this is called the power. So look at, this is the base and this is the power. Such expression like this is said to be an exponential, or you simply call it indices. All right, but when you now have that same a raised to power x being equated to anything, let's say equated to 1, as far as the exponent, which is exponential or indices, equated to something, it can be another exponential. You understand? As far as there is equal sign there, it is said to be an exponential equation. Yeah, I just have to explain this before I start with the solution. Or you call it indicial equation, please. Okay? Now, you also need to be familiar with one equation that resemble indices or exponential, okay, that resemble them. Is called tetration equation. You know, you are familiar with this in exponential or indices. You are familiar with something like this, right? Exponential is formed when you have a repeated multiplication of the base. Okay, so you know you are familiar with it. This simply means what? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This will give us what? 8. You are familiar with that. So a tetration equation is a repeated exponential, which means if I have something like this now, can you see that? Instead of us to have our 2 here, we don't have it there. We have it on this side. Then with a base of what? 3. This is called tetration. That's another topic on its own. This is called tetration equation. This one is called exponential. You understand? So this is called tetration. So then let me just really compare this and this to you. You know, I have 2 raised to power 3. I said 2 in what? 3 places to give what? 8. Let's do this. How do we solve problems like this? It's not part of the what I'm going to do, because what we are focusing on here is just exponential. But I just have to explain this to you so that you understand the difference between the two of them. This one means a repeated what? Exponential. Which means that these 2 in 3 places, that's the meaning. So which means I'll have this repeated exponential. Don't forget exponential. Which means this means 2 raised to power. Look at it. It means 2 raised to power 2, another 2. That's the meaning of this. Do you understand that? So you now start from up, then you come down. So look at it. You compare, you take these 2 first. 2 raised to power of 2 is what? 4. You will have 2 raised to power 4. Why 2 raised to power 4 will give us what? 16. So you can see that there's a difference between this one and this one. So that is how you solve tetration equation, okay? I believe that is clear. So I've been able to mention between exponential and tetration equation. This is a topic on its own, but you just have to understand the knowledge. Get the knowledge of it, okay? When you have 2 in base 3 like this, it means these 2 in 3 places. 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2. Then you take care of the one up first, like this. You are coming like this from the arrow, which means 2 raised to power 2 is what? 4. Then this 2 raised to power that 4, that will give you 16. That's how to solve problems on multiplication equation, okay? So please, let's go to our question. I believe you are clear with the explanation I give here. All right, so our problems now is this one. So let's go over it. So we have the question on the board. Our solution to that, we have s raised to power minus n, close the bracket, raised to power of 4 is equals to 1 over s raised to power of 6. Now, for you to solve this problem now, turn this guy to resemble this one. Change this one to resemble this one. That means you have what? S raised to power minus n raised to power of 4 is equals to s raised to power minus 6. Don't forget, that's one of the laws of what? Indices. when you have 1 all over that thing can be changed back to what? That thing raised to power minus of the power. Which means when you have something like this, 1 over x, same thing as what? X raised to power minus 1. Okay? Do you understand? It is not this one that is there that I put here. It is because of this division sign that changed to what? Minus. Then this power here, this one here, is having 1, which is this. Can you see that? This one is not what I place here. It's not the one that turned to minus. Do you understand what I'm saying? So whenever you have this, something like this one is having minus because of the division sign. Okay. So now the base are the same, but before I take care of the base, I have to open this bracket first. This will give us s raised to power minus 4n equals to s raised to power minus what? 6. So you can see the base are the same. Since the base are the same, you are not made. There is no mathematical proof to that you should cancel out the base. So you understand? Just write. Since the base are the same, equate the powers. When you equate the powers, you have minus 4n equals to minus 6. The minus can cancel minus on both sides. Then you can divide both sides by what? 4. This cancel out this. Then you say 2 here 2, 2 here what? 3. So the value of n is equals to 3 over 2. We have solved that. So the answer is 3 over 2. That's option C. Okay? So that is the end of our today's class. So if you have any question, don't forget to drop in the comment section. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification to receive any update from this channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.